any need to add to the team, it might just have to be in midfield, particularly Declan Rice's role, who is the engine of the whole team, basically. And whoever comes in or whoever they need to sign in that position will be someone that will be willing to play back or play second fiddle to Rice because he's the one that will play majority of the games, basically. So signing who can play there, one could think that Skelly, Lewis Skelly, who is already in the team, could possibly play that midfield role because he's normally a midfielder by trade. But he currently, I doubt he has that defensive mindset or he has the defensive traits the same as Rice does. And also Merino, who normally is a midfielder, but he doesn't. I think the pace of the EPO might be too fast for him compared to the way he played in with Sociedad, and also in Spain, his midfield role kind of differs. More like a, I don't know whether to call it a box crashing midfielder that normally makes late runs into the box to get goals and all that. And when he does play for Arsenal, normally he plays up front like a false nine, but you see him dropping
Mm,
back. So I guess that false nine midfield role kind of suits him. But
mm-hmm.
anywhere Arsenal would need to add, it would need to be midfield, particularly Rice, because I don't think they have a backup for him, a backup in that role, a regular backup in that role.
Mm. Yeah, I think I understand where you're coming from for sure, considering the fact that currently at Arsenal, it looks like there is no other player that can deputize in the absence of Declan Rice. And I think obviously that might be a problem for them, especially if he gets injured. And yeah, honestly, I think you made a good case for Miles Lewis Kelly because throughout the academy, that was basically like his position. But top flight football is different gravy in comparison to what you'll be playing when you're, I mean, playing for the under 21s. And he seems not also to be the best defensively. Obviously, I think the most recent example had to be the game against Bayern. He was obviously getting cooked by Michael Olise, and Ricardo Calafiori had to come in to save the day for Arsenal on that flank. So um, that could be a possible addition that they do want to make. But in the balance of things, when you're taking a look at the Arsenal squad, like you mentioned as well, Mikel Merino is there, but we know that Merino does not offer as much to Arsenal when he's playing in midfield in comparison to when he's playing as the number nine. So I think that's a good dilemma for Ateta to have. And that might probably give him options. But to be honest, I think from a personal point of view, I find it difficult to see them making um, a signing in January for midfield. But for me, one position where I think maybe. So first of all, I think before I give my own opinion, let me just say that I don't think Arsenal need to sign any player in January, and this is majorly because there's a good balance in the team. So when I say there's a good balance in the team, I'm talking about the current players that are available for Arsenal, the first team players. Every player has had minutes this season, meaning that they feel valued. So I don't see how anyone might be pushing to move in January. So if there are no exits, I don't expect any incomings. But if there's any position where I feel might be weak a bit and might need strengthening, I think is the right back position.